Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I am Anna, and today we're going to play with the Danessa Myricks Beauty Lightworks Volume 4. I think that's a 4. I don't know my Roman numerals. Freedom palette. This is the newest one. I think it's already like out of stock and was limited edition, but I'm borrowing my friends to play with for you guys, because look at this beauty. Look at this. So I'm going to have a few videos upcoming featuring this palette just because look at these colors. My goodness, we have to do stuff with it because it's so beautiful. But today I think I'm going to focus in on this section over here, which these are like tons of dual chromes and craziness happening here. This isn't a review or anything like that. This is just kind of sitting down playing. So I don't really have like a ton of information on the palette, but I'll try to put some on the screen. We're going to stick into this section today. You have the 3 sections and you can pop these out, and they have this little part that pops out right here, and you can turn it into a little like travel palette. Yeah, it magnetizes in, so you can take this out like this, and I think this will just go on top. Nice. And you have this little cute leather bag that comes with that you can put it in. Very cute system, and you can stack these all up like this, you know, if that suits you better for storage. You can mix and match this with the previous edition, and yeah, just have some fun. I think it looks so nice. I love this design. It's so genius, and the quality here, phenomenal. This does not feel cheap. Like, it feels like how much it costs, right? Because I believe this does come in around the 120 price point. I'm not sure. It's in the hundreds, but the care that goes into these palettes, I see where the price is coming from, and the quality, the formulations, all of that. Like, I get it. I understand why they cost so much. We're going to do a look in this section right here, and we're going to dip into some of these mattes, and I think I might dip around. I'm not sure. We might dip into like one of the matte black or something for liner. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna kind of stick over here for today, kind of keep it in that color family. We're gonna go with these kind of shifty green tones here. This one is a very strong plum to green. This one's more of a green to, or like a red shift. And then this one down here is really interesting, really smooth, like dark gold to pink. And then this one's a bluish yellow gold to pink. And the formulations and textures are all kind of different, which is really fun. Some are more creamy, some just feel like butter, some are just like molten metal. Very interesting. Alright, so I'm going to start with one of the mattes here, and we're just going to dive in. We're going to go with this lightest matte right here, and I'm going to run that through the socket. Ooh, she's smooth. Yeah, it feels nice. If this is anything like her mattes in her neutral palettes, which these make such a good complement to the groundwork palettes. I do like she incorporated mattes in these now. But she usually puts out one of these every year, and they go pretty quick. Anyway, I'm just gonna dust some of that under here. And I haven't done like my concealer yet. I've just done some foundation and primed my eyes because I don't know the fallout situation. I'm just gonna build that up. It's a really nice transition shade. This little mid-tone, lighter mid-tone brown. Let's go to this deeper warm brown right here. It's really pretty kind of camel color. I'm going to take that a little bit more of a focused in brush. Bring that through the socket. The thing is, I like that she kind of put these into a bit more of a color story now. It makes them a little more user-friendly, because I do think the older ones were a little bit less approachable, because it's like, what do I do with them? What do I pair with them? This, she gives you something to pair with them. She gives you those kind of groundwork shades as well, which makes it just for a little bit more ease of use. So I do believe, I do think that is something that can hold people back from using dual chromes and odd shades like that. Is, what do you pair them with? What do you do with them? So that's where, having a good palette of just matte neutrals comes in handy. But I like that she just kind of gave you some that are going to work with everything in the palette. Nice. Some good pigmentation here, very buildable. All right, nice. And that gives us just a really good base to work off. And we can go with our more fun shades. It's what I call grounding shades, and these browns are very buildable. And you also have one that leans a little bit more into a cooler kind of pinky undertone to go with the more purple shades in this palette as well. And then you can go either way with those and the blue shades in the center of this palette. So I think mainly on the lid, I really want to go into this shade right here in the middle. It is so pretty. So let me just swatch it so you can see. Like, can you see what that looks like? It's so shifty and so fun. It's like green to copper and just, look at that. It's insane looking. Very pretty. And the one above it that I also want to do a look with is more purple in it. Kind of a purple teal shift in that one. So I think we're going to go with that middle one today. And I'm going to start with a flat brush. Kind of a lay down brush rather, and see how that goes. This may be something for a finger. My friend who bought this palette, she found silicone applicators to do really well with it. This is laying it down pretty good though. How fun. And of course a finger. It's really gonna do the job. Oh yeah, it's like glowing, vibrant. So fun. Oh, so fun. So we'll just use the brush to kind of smooth those edges out. And we'll apply mostly with a finger. Oh, fun. Fun, fun, fun. And this shade feels almost like a cream formula. Really cool. But yeah, today, you know, I mean, I'm not going to be throwing a bunch of information at you with this video, because in this one, because I don't know if this palette's even still available. We're just sitting here playing. And if it is, I will try to find a link to it below. But yeah, this is more just for a creative outlet's sake. Been a little under the weather. Had some teeth issues, so I just want to paint my face today. All right. Ooh, love that. Love that. Okay. Let's see. On the inner corner, we could take a little bit of this shade right here and really brighten that up. Which this shade is pretty familiar to a previous palette. I think. Like I feel like I've used this kind of color in this formula before in one of her Lightwork palettes, one of her older ones. Whoa, look at that. Heck yeah. Oh, that's so cool. So I'm just painting this one up and around. How fun. It's very like snakeskin. Pretty. Okay, I'm gonna take some more of that deepest brown that we used. Just right here. Just kind of keep things a little bit grounded. A let me know if you picked this palette up or got it for Christmas. Because, wow, it's a good one. I know she's expensive, but the quality is so good. And you know, I just love Danessa. I just think she is so lovely. I've raved about her forever, but I just love her personality. Okay, now I'm going to take a little bit of that same matte brown. We're going to bring it just under here. Just to balance out the look. Okay, cool. Now I think I'll take a little bit of that matte black in here and use that as some liner along the lash line. A little liner brush. I'm just pressing that. It's a nice matte, nice black. Very good formulation. I'm gonna take a little bit of that inner corner shade just under here. Wow, look how it looks like fire under there. It's crazy how different these shades will look at different angles. It's so fun. Alright, I'm gonna clean up a little bit around these edges here. Not that I really need to do a whole lot. It looks okay. I'm just checking, make sure I'm having fallout. Oh. Oh, I did have some fallout. Whoops. Whoops. That's okay. That is why I don't usually do my face first. But that is alright because I haven't done my concealer yet. And we can fix that. No biggie. I'm just going to sharpen up the shape a little with a Q-tip. And I'm going to take some concealer and tidy up the lower lash line. I'm going to use some NYX. Bear with me. Alright, and I'm going to set down a little bit of powder. This is by Terry. Hydro powder. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish with the rest of my face, fill my brows in, throw on some mascara, and I'll be back for the finishing touches. See you in just a second. Okay, we're back. I just throw on mascara, a little bit of bronzer, and touched up my brows. So here we are. And I also put a little bit like olive green liner in the lower lash line, which you can't really see it. I just needed something in there that wasn't black, but something to kind of frame things. So that's all I've done. And we're going to do a little bit of blush. This is one of those looks I feel like you don't need a overt blush. My preference would be to go for something a little bit warmish, warm, kind of nude, that kind of thing. So I'm thinking the My Dream Cheek Trio for this look from Natasha Denona would be perfect. And the blush in particular it's a cream blush. I think it's just called Dream Blush or something. It's a mauve shade that is kind of that nude rose, a little warm, kind of nothing color, if that makes sense. You'll see what I mean. So I'm just going to throw some of that on. So just kind of, it's a blush without being a blush, you know? It's one of those that just make a look finished. It's that missing piece. But it's not like, whoa, that's blush. It's almost what I would call them, veering on the no blush side of things. It just gives that little bit of life to the skin that's missing. Alright, and I'm going to take a little bit of the highlight combo, throw a little bit of that on because I feel like glowy skin is where it's at with this look. Let's take a little bit of the cream highlight. Then we'll do just a bit of the powder. Just for the extra glow. Okay. And for lips, I think we'll kind of keep things not too dissimilar. Maybe a nice kind of rosewood color will be ideal. I'm gonna line my lips with Wet n Wild Perfect Pout Gel Lip Liner and lay down the mauves. I'm gonna top it with Maybelline Ultimate in More Mocha. I think that'll suit the look. But we're not gonna go too full with it. I'm gonna kind of do it as more of a wash, or like a light stain, if you will. So get my lip balm off. And then we'll top it with more mocha. And I'm just gonna kind of blur it. Alright, and here is our look complete, playing with the Danessa Myricks Lightwork Volume 4 or 5. Not 100% sure. Like I said, that'll be on the screen if I can find it. It will be linked below, but wow, if you want to have some good time with some duochromes, Danessa is not going to let you down. And I do want to create some more looks with this palette, just having some fun and just kind of sitting down, having a little bit of makeup, relaxation, meditation, playtime, and painting. We're just going to have a few painting sessions coming up on the channel and just having a good time. And yeah, so that is all for today. Thank you for hanging out with me. Let me know your thoughts down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Stay safe. Bye now.